Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Daniel Moses. I am a property entrepreneur. I run multiple entities within a property establishment I established about just around 7 years ago, which deals with property investments, property acquisitions, and as well as property education. And part of the reason why I actually started Property Wealth Education, which is an entity within my Property Wealth Corporation, was a lot of ethnic minority individuals in the UK haven't lived in the UK for over 20 years now. Seems to have had a lot of difficulties in getting onto the property ladder and building wealth for themselves. So Property Wealth Education was established to educate specifically ethnic minority to get onto property ladder and build wealth for themselves.
Okay, perfect. Short and sweet. Thank you very much. Okay, let's delve into some very interesting questions. We all know that Africa's natural gas reserves are vast. One can say they rock, basically. And you've got countries like Algeria that are building the pipeline to Europe, right? This is what they're doing. How do we get Africa to get institutional investors around taking advantage of also creating that pipeline with natural gases and great infrastructure development? So this is funny because we're talking about gas, and I was saying it's about global climate change, but this is an important question to see, how we also deal with the fact that there's a pipeline, gas is still needed, Europe's still buying from Algeria, and what are we going to do to help, or what can institutional investors do to help Africa?
I think there's a lot of work that the actual African continent needs to do. It needs to empower, educate, and bring a lot of awareness. First of all, what it is, bringing it to the basic, down to the local community. What does subsidy even mean? What is the impact of subsidy? So, Nigerian current president came into power and took away subsidy from petroleum. Its local citizens still don't understand the impact and the effect of removal of subsidy from the petroleum products. And this is the disadvantage of all African countries, because we can talk about introduction of subsidy, but does the local citizens of the country who are affected by this on a daily basis, do they even understand what it means? So I think a massive program on awareness on what subsidy is, and as well as what does that how to keep that sustainability, and finally building trust, which will enable the international community to look in and create room for empowerment and investment.
Okay, great answer.